Hi guys, Official Ma here and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this YouTube channel, we'll talk about men's relationship and how to get to you, your dream girl. If you know this kind of content interests you, what are you waiting for? Please hit the subscribe button down below, and without being done, let's proceed to the video. In today's video, we're going to be speaking about a very delicate topic, which is why are most intelligent men single. So this video is actually going to be in two parts. The first part, we are going to be talking about the reasons why most intelligent men are single. In the second part, obviously, I'm going to be sharing some tips that you can use in order for you to improve. So without wasting much of your time, let's jump right into the video. First reason why most intelligent men seem to be single is something called analysis paralysis. They tend to overthink every single thing and they tend to overanalyze every single thing. They're always overanalyzing things and they're always overthinking things. And this can lead to the fear of making mistakes. That is one of the loopholes for procrastination. At the end of the day, you realize that you never took any action. Number two, they trust their rational self rather than their emotional self. Everything about these people is logic. They don't think with emotions. They always think with logic. Every single thing about them is logic. They like being logical in every single thing. In most areas of their life, they don't put emotions in the way of anything. They don't follow their hearts, because when it comes to business, when it comes to the outside world, maybe you have a business, you don't run your business with emotions, because when you run your business with emotions, you fail. Obviously you will. Or maybe schoolwork, you're having schoolwork and you want to like solve those problems with emotions, most times you're going to fail. But when it comes to relationship, it's not every time that you'll be logical. If you're always logical in everything, you tend to fail. When you always put emotions aside every single time and you always try to be logical, you fail. Being logical is a good thing actually, because you tend to see things like from the outside, but sometimes also it can also be bad. When it comes to relationship, you're always trying to use logic when it has to do with emotions, most times you fail. Number three, their complex ways make it difficult for other people to understand them. Most people have very high IQs, and when you're very complex and you use like ambiguous words when you're trying to speak, you use ambiguous words, and you're the kind of person that you don't like discuss on a normal level, very high level of interest, most times it will be very difficult for most people to understand you, like for normal basic people to understand you. And most girls would not want to deal with that. They don't want to deal with a man that whenever he's trying to speak to them, they have to go check the dictionary every single time, because most words that he's saying they can't understand. Or you're trying to have a normal discussion, because you're so intelligent and you have a very high IQ, you would want to discuss things like stock markets, like things that most women can't really understand. And most of the time it will lead them to losing interest very fast because they can't understand you. Number four, independence. Most intelligent people love their time alone, because actually that's the time they have to think about other things like business, like work. They just love spending time alone. So the idea of someone coming to be in their space every single time or 247, most of the time, most of them don't find it funny. They actually love that independence. They love their time alone. They love their time to think and just reflect basically. It's not as if maybe they don't want to get into a relationship, but at the end of the day, most of the time they might just get bored, or they might get irritated and tired because of someone always being in their space. Number five reason why most intelligent people find it difficult to be in a relationship is that they have high standards. Perhaps one place in their books they've written the qualities that they want in a partner. They've written a note about what they want in a partner, and it's not bad actually to know what you want in a partner, but these standards are really high, and most times it might not be their fault, but because of like who they are actually, that's the way they say things, and they're not willing to settle for less. It's never an option for them to settle for less. It's either what they want or they don't have it at all. Number six, they have this unwillingness to stack more responsibility. They love being the person that is in control of their life and every single thing, and they're not willing to stack more like responsibilities on top their own responsibility. Like they have a responsibility to themselves, and they are not willing to stack more responsibility because it's easier for them to control the wheel of their life than having someone else that they have to be responsible for. That independence, that assurance that okay, Yeah, you're responsible for your own self. They just want to have it and they are not willing to stack more responsibilities to themselves. Number seven, most intelligent people are actually shy. Very smart guys, most of them are very shy. They are very shy to approach ladies. Whenever they see a girl that they like or a girl that they have a crush on, it's very difficult for them to walk up to the girl and tell the girl about their feelings. So they just keep it to themselves and allow the girl to pass by because they are shy to approach ladies. I've found this like most intelligent men, like very smart men, are very, very shy, and that's why most of them are single, and that's why most of them are not in relationships. Not because they don't want to, but because they don't know how to. Number eight reason why most intelligent people find it difficult to be in relationship is because of something called opportunity cost. And what is opportunity cost? Opportunity cost is actually losing one alternative when the other alternative is chosen. Most of the time, they don't want to lose out on other alternatives when they choose one alternative. Like, relationship is something that is very stressful. Like, it's something that you have to put in the work. And most of the time, they don't want to slack in other areas of their life, especially career wise, job wise, and everything. So, over to the second segment of this video. How can you improve? What are the tips for improvement? Number one, try to be spontaneous. Don't be that kind of person that is overthinking every single thing. Try to be spontaneous. Don't overthink. Allow things to go with the flow. Number two, don't be afraid to make mistakes. I know this one might be a very hard pill for most of you guys to swallow, but everybody make mistakes, and if you make mistakes, definitely you would learn from your mistakes. It's not the end of your life. So don't be too scared of making mistakes. I'm not trying to say that you should see obvious red flags in a person and still jump into that person. No. But try not to overthink making mistakes because everybody make mistakes. Number three, be open to new experiments. Be willing to put yourself out there. Don't be that kind of person that is always an indoor body from morning to night. You're there. You're not. You don't want to interact with anybody. You don't want to interact with people every day. It's you on your laptop every day. It's you and like you're having like work meetings every single day. Try to be open to new experiments. Try to hang out with people. Try to be open to interacting with people. Number four, try to be more accepting of yourself and your partner. Don't beat yourself up too much when you make mistakes. That's one thing about people that are really, really smart. They tend to beat themselves up whenever they make a single slight mistake, whereas they are doing better in other areas or they've done really well, but because of that slight mistake, they tend to beat themselves up. So try to accept yourself and your partner, and remember that no one is perfect. Everyone has his or her flaws. What you should ask yourself is that this person good side, does it supersede their flaw? Does it override their flaws? Or can I endure staying with this person despite their flaws? Can I tolerate their flaws? That's what you should ask yourself. But for the case of finding the perfect partner, they don't exist. Number five, have realistic expectations. Most of you guys have unrealistic expectations. You expect a girl to be this, you expect that, you expect one person must be tall, she must be endowed, she must be prayerful, she must be this, she must be that, she must have a good character, she must have a good home. Like one person, it's good to have high standard, but please have realistic expectations. Remember, everyone is human also. Number seven, yeah, be patient. Try to be patient with yourself. Try to be patient with people. Like I said earlier, that no one is perfect. So you have to be patient with people. Don't be that kind of person that is quick to, okay, you did this. Okay, because of that, I'm breaking up with you. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Try to be patient with people. Nobody is perfect. You have to learn to be patient. And finally, I'm going to urge you to try to relax and enjoy the process. We've come to the end of this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give this video a very big thumbs up. And please also don't forget to subscribe to be part of our growing community. I love you guys all and see you in my next video. Cheers.